Bismillah, alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalam ala rasulillah, nabiyyina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in, wa man tamassaka bi sunnatihi ila yawmiddin. Thumma amma ba'd. Alhamdulillah ala ni'mat al-Islami wa sunnah. All praise and thanks belong to Allah for guiding us to Islam and for guiding us to the sunnah. Ya ibadullah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He informs us in His noble book, لا يزالون يقاتلونكم حتى يردوكم عن دينكم أن استطاعوا. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He says, what translated means, and they will consistently fight you. They will not cease, they will not stop from fighting you. Meaning who? Meaning the disbelievers. They will not cease from fighting you. They will not stop fighting you until they turn you away from your religion, if they could. This is a reality, whether we realize it or not, whether we perceive it or we perceive it not. This is a reality. More than one of the kuffar, they have openly expressed one of their aims, goals, and objectives as relates to the Muslims. And that is easily expressed in their statement that Reformed Islam is no longer Islam. Reformed Islam is no longer Islam. I want you to ponder and I want you to think about this, because it is from their objectives, their aims, to produce individuals that are a result and are a product of their educational system that will teach a version of Islam that is reformed, because in their own observations, Reformed Islam is no longer Islam. And I want to give you an example of this concept. We know what the hijab is. We know what the hijab is for the Muslim woman. We know that that hijab has certain characteristics. From the characteristics of that hijab is that it covers what needs to be covered. The cloth that is used, it does not show the color of the skin of that which is under it, meaning that it's thick enough as to not be transparent, so that that which it is under it is seen, and is loose fitting enough so that that which is under it is not described. And it's not something that is worn in a flamboyant manner or something for flamboyance that will bring attention, draw necessary attention to the woman, and thus she will stand out and become known, and by way of this dress and so on and so forth. It's not provocative in any which way, shape, or form. The bottom line is that what the overwhelming point and objective of the hijab is to do what? Is to cover the woman, to hide her adornments. To hide her adornments. So therefore, it covers what needs to be hidden. It is thick, it's not transparent, so that what is covered cannot be seen through it. It's not tight, so as to outline and detail and reveal and accent that which it is supposed to hide. This is what? This is the hijab. Na'am, tayyib. So now I want you to reflect on what is being marketed and promoted as hijab in this time, and who is behind that marketing, who is behind this promotion, where the Muslim women who have become well known and widespread inside of the media, be it on magazines, be it inside of movies, and be it inside of commercials, be it inside of television shows and series and so on and so forth. These Muslim women, the manner in which that they are covered Does it fit the category of hijab? Does it cover what needs to be covered? No. Is it tight fitting so that it still describes in some cases what is under it? Yes. So on and so forth. So when one looks at this reformed hijab, is it still hijab? When we look at the hijab that is supposed to be utilized for sports purposes or for swimming, right? Does it fit the definition of hijab? Although it's called a hijab, this new version of hijab, is it hijab? Is this reformed hijab? No. Reformed hijab is no longer hijab. And this is the example of what they intend and what they are trying to do with reformed Islam. Because reformed Islam is Islam no more. Reformed Islam is no longer Islam. This is just food for thought, brothers. This is just food for thought, sisters. Be very mindful, because the struggle based upon deen, the fight that we are victims of and that has been launched against us is consistent. It's not always militarily. It's not always overtly. It's not always in manners and ways in which we could perceive. But nonetheless, it is persistent. Reformed hijab is no longer hijab, just like reformed Islam is no longer Islam. It's food for thought. Illa liqa. Until the next time we meet, astawdi'ukumullah. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.